No, we're good.
Oh, really? No.
Do it.
No.
Let's do it.
Ridiculous.
I'm wondering where we're going with this.
How do other musicians even talk to you? Why are we in black?
What kind of show is this?
You're totally inspiring.
I got hotel keys in every pocket.
This was a Beachcombers episode. You ripped this off.
You are watching Stripped Down.
You are watching Stripped Down, Saskatchewan's 1-hour local music showcase, the award-winning show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. Here it is, Halloween 2010. We're not going to plug it up, but we are going to plug it in tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on Stripped Down, the Devil's Paradise. watching Strip Down's 2010 Halloween episode with Devil's Paradise. That was smoking, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. You know, I thought being prom queen would be exciting and sexy, but really didn't turn out that way. Strip Down in 2008 took the deep dark woods to the deep dark woods for Halloween. In 2009, we had Doll Talk and Ransom in the studio rocking out, and we went to Crystal Lake, Saskatchewan with Old Joe and the Truth Hurts. Where do you go in 2010? You get Devil's Paradise here in the Shaw TV studio. Happy Halloween. Welcome, you guys.
Right on.
Excited
Same to
to
you.
be here?
Hell yeah.
Let's do this. Strip Down's 98th episode. Thank you so much for sharing this night with us. Tell me everything I need to know about Devil's Paradise. You guys new, old, what do you got?
Recently formed about 7 months ago. Joy and I actually used to play in a rockabilly band called the Sun Roosters. We met Keith through mutual friends, and with our love of psychobilly and the undead, we thought we'd do some see what happens, and it's been awesome. We just finished our 4-song EP.
I was gonna hold it, but I'm pretty bloody. Well, we'll come back to that a little later.
Definitely.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, and everything's going great.
It's been a busy 7 months. You guys, like, I never heard of you, then I heard about you consistently about every week for the last 7 months. So, how hard was it to hit the ground running like that?
Actually, it wasn't. You know, we were really prepared. We took time. We wrote some original material, rehearsed.
Pretty
and,
much sat in a basement for 6 months.
Yeah,
Really?
and that's what happened. Yeah, so it was well worth it.
Okay, so you kind of mentioned the origins, but was this the Devil's Paradise the idea when you joined, or was it just like, hey, we're going to form a band, and then they kind of threw a left hook at you there?
I'd say this was kind of the direction right from the get-go, I would say.
Yeah, it's morphed a bit. Like we kind of set, the psychobilly thing, but it's kind of evolved as all of our styles and influences have kind of merged together. It's definitely evolved from the first jam for sure. So
Let's say hello to the drummer. Hello.
Howdy.
Second female drummer we've ever had on Strip Down.
nice.
Thoughts being on Strip Down's 98th episode?
I'm flattered.
Nice.
I'm flattered, frankly.
There's a good energy in the room tonight.
There's great energy.
We had
It's warm
the
in
new
here.
Jacobin Club on during
right on.
summer a couple years ago. Not fans of Halloween. They're like, that's when all the wannabes come out. What are your thoughts on Halloween?
We're playing a Halloween gig with them, so
Yeah.
I like Halloween. That's
Yeah, I
my-
love it, man.
Yeah.
Next to
definitely.
Christmas, it's my favorite.
Nice. You also have brought some special guests, which we saw briefly in the opening song.
That's
Let's work
right.
these two. If anybody's gonna out lovely me tonight, it's
Oh, yeah.
the two zombies behind me.
The Go-Go Ghouls.
Go-Go Ghouls.
There you go.
Let's say that one more time together. You brought Go-Go
Ghouls.
Ghouls.
That's right. The one and only.
I'm
and
guessing you guys have a pretty incredible stage show and presence.
Oh yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
time. Yeah, it's all out.
Just have fun, you know?
Yeah.
This is usually one of the questions I ask later on in the episode, but I feel like asking it now. Is this what you get if you take in Devil's Paradise, or is this like a stripped down version? Like, is this more or less what you're going to get?
There's a little more booze involved at the bar, I think.
But yeah, that's kind of the condensed version for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Condensed. Tau, just this.
Sexually.
Okay, now say what you want.
There you go.
In the innuendo way. Nice.
Really intimate, I guess.
Fair enough.
No, it's
so what
awesome.
are we going to hear tonight? You've recently released, of course, only being a 7-month-old band.
That's right.
A 4-song EP.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It is the Devil's Paradise E EP.
So I'm going to guess, go on a limb here, and we're going to hear those 4 songs at some point tonight.
And all that and more.
All that
Yeah.
and more.
And then some. Yeah.
Nice. So you're feeling it so far. You're
yeah.
riding the wave of success here in Saskatoon on the Devil's Paradise.
That's right. That's right.
Nice. We're going to hear more from you guys.
Okay.
We're going to talk more about the band. This is fun. I've got a prop today. I can hit
Nice.
things with my bloody flowers. Yeah, I'm excited. It can go many, many places tonight. So the first song was?
That one was the Dead Zone. Next one's Shallow Grave.
See, and we didn't even plan that. Can we
Oh,
get a
yeah.
shot of that on the drum? Let's pull that up.
There we
the
go.
Dead Zone.
That was completely spontaneous.
It was.
It was
completely-
fun.
This actually was left over from last year's, and it just so happened. There it is.
There it is, folks.
The Dead Zone. That was the title track off the EP then, or the main one?
That one actually.
One of your favorites?
It is one of our
Okay.
go-to songs. Yeah, it's on there. It's on there, folks.
Sweet. Okay. Where do you go from there? Where do you go from the Dead Zone?
We're
What's
going
song
into
number
Shallow
2?
Grave here.
Okay. What is song number 2 going to be?
Shallow Grave.
There it is.
You bet.
Take it away, you guys.
head, suffocating and I got this dread. Good crawling back to you. Should've known that you'd take my life. Stab in the back box, whispering knife. Good crawling back to you. Hey baby, I got an extra ride. It's just a matter of time. You find something even that you mind. Shallow grave in the dead of night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, shallow grave, shallow grave in the dead of night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, shallow grave. Right up by your sweet cyanide. Gonna crawl it back to you. Should've known that you'd take my life. Stop in the back box, whistling night. Gonna crawl it back to you. Hey baby, I got an extra grind. Just a matter of time. You find something leaving at your mind. Shallow grave in the dead at night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, shallow grave, shallow grave in the dead of night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, shallow grave. Hey baby, I got an extra grind. It's just a matter of time. You find something leaving at your mind. Shallow grave in the dead of night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, shallow grave, shallow grave in the dead of night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, shallow grave, shallow grave in the dead of night. Shallow grave, I'll bury the light. Come crawling back to you. Shallow grave, come crawling back to you. Come crawling back to you.
You are watching Strip Down's 2010 Halloween special. We're spending 1 hour with Devil's Paradise. Stick around. We got lots more coming up right after the first commercial break, where I'm going to go hug every crew member and band member in the studio tonight. Stick around. We got lots more Strip Down's 2010 Halloween special coming up right after this.
I got makeup on that I wait a bit, 'cause it looks good and it has the set of you told me not to cry. You told me not to cry. You've got friends in places I'll never reach. They're so low down and I don't wanna scratch my knees again. Scratch my knees for them, but please, please, don't give me na 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 yeah, na 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 yeah, yeah yeah, na 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 yeah, again and again and again until the end.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
Affinity Credit Union recognizes that giving back is important. Last year, we contributed $1.3 million to Saskatchewan community groups. Affinity Credit Union. Life spoken here.
Ultimo Uramoda Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640.
Do you know what happens to water once it's gone down the storm sewer? It's carried by pipes under the street and dumped into our lakes and rivers. The trouble is, excess chemicals from our yard and parks and oil and gas spills from the street also gets washed down the storm sewer and end up in our waterways. These bodies of water are home to fish and wildlife and often is where we get our drinking water.
And we're back. You're watching Strip Down's 2010 Halloween special. Again, I won prom queen and it didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. But anyways, we were spending 1 hour with Devil's Paradise. How are you guys feeling? Are you feeling this?
Good. Oh yeah.
This is pretty spectacular. There's so few places we can go with our Halloween specials, and this is freaking epic. All right, let's throw it over if we can to Strip Down's own audio engineer, Mr. Bennett Dobney. There's ghouls in here tonight. Is this going to work? Are we getting that? Must be the goblins. Maybe not. We'll come back to Ben. Back to the... It's the ghosts of Strip Down that have affected our audio once again. Devil's Paradise. 7 months at it now.
Yes.
Thoughts on playing Saskatoon? I mean, when you... What was the... Okay, we'll start there. The thought process of putting this band together. Because I'm guessing, a few coffee shops may have hesitations about booking you guys.
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, it's been pretty receptive.
More so than we expected. So,
Really?
Yeah,
it's,
definitely.
yeah.
And with our diverse kind of influences and backgrounds, I mean, we can play well with a lot of different kind of genre bands, be it rockabilly, punk,
Hammer
Basically those two.
Yeah.
maybe rock-a-punk. Or
Yeah.
You'd combine the words
Jazz,
before.
yeah.
Jazz,
Well,
yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely versatile, so a lot of people love it.
You mentioned twice your influences. Hammer them out. Go round table here. Start with you. Influences.
Heavily Misfits from day one. I don't think I'd be who I am without those guys. You want more than one or what?
Sure, whatever.
I don't know. I got thousands. I don't know, everything from Slayer, everything.
Right.
I'll pass it over to
it's
you.
Hard to...
Everything from Johnny Cash, Johnny Ramone, Mike Ness, everything in between,
Yep. Over to the drummer.
I like a lot of just old school punk. That's where it
Yeah?
all began.
What's it
I
like
was a
being
young teen.
the lone girl in this band?
It's pretty sweet. I get all the fans.
Yeah.
Female, male, in between.
Seems
All
like
of me.
there's a pretty good repertoire
Oh, yeah.
between you guys. Yeah.
She gets all the groupies.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. So you're putting this band together. You're thinking this is the direction you go. Again, we talked originally there about maybe some coffee shops wouldn't take you, but it's been receptive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So where do you usually play?
The Fez, Walkers. We're playing Amigos on the 22nd
Okay.
of October.
Pretty much anywhere that'll let us do what we
Yeah,
do.
definitely. The
Okay.
Gaslight Saloon in Regina, the 30th for Halloween,
Nice.
with the New Jackman Club.
Then are you guys doing a Saskatoon show too with the New Jackman?
Yeah,
Club?
on the 22nd
that's
at
the
Amigos.
22nd.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So explain like your band to me. Give me the pitch. So I'm well, I guess you did. But say it's not Halloween and I own a venue.
Yeah.
You call me and you say, "Hey, can you take our band? We are." What do you say? How do you promote yourselves?
Psycho Punkabilly.
There you
Okay.
go. Yeah, that's
It's
good.
better just to give them the demo CD and let them hear it themselves.
Right. Yeah, because like I said, kind of cross genre there. We kind of mix it all up. But yeah, Psycho Punkabilly.
You don't have like a press kit where you're all like in suits and well behaved, and you show up like this. No,
Not
there's no
really,
trickery.
Yeah, no.
All
Definitely.
right, we have talked long enough. Let's get to another song.
Right
What
on.
is song number 3?
This one's Super Creep.
Take it away, you guys.
Well, I got people looks and people smile. Down and drive things wild. I'm a captain of the creep team. Gazing on the creep scene. Creepy looks to kill. All things for around my creep will come on, baby. Want creep on here tonight? Going to good thing you say. Oh, baby, it'll be fun. I'm the creepiest son of a gun. Creep on here tonight. And creep is on. I want you right. Come on, baby. Here we go. Creep, 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 creep on you tonight. All right. Creep, 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 creep. Come on, baby. What are we gonna do tonight? All right. Girls up coast to coast, two girls in every town. I reckon I creep around. Creepy extra eyes on a nice guy. And creep skies, come on, baby. Want creep on you tonight? Come here, good thing to say. It'll be fun. Oh, I'm the creepiest son of a gun. Creep on you tonight and creep is on. I want you right. Come on, baby. Here we go. Creep, 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 creep on you tonight. All right. Creep, 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 creep. Come on, baby, I want to keep on you tonight. All right. Creep on you tonight. Oh, baby, we'll be fun. I'll keep you a son of a gun. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, darling.
Devil's Paradise in the Shaw TV studio tonight. You're watching Strip Down, our 2010 Halloween special. I was checking out your little four-song EP. Yep, track number 2, Dead Zone. That's an eerie coincidence. So between this eerie coincidence and our audio engineer Ben Dobney's mic not working, I'd say this is a pretty haunted episode. Let's talk about this. 7 months? You really hammered this thing out. It takes some bands like 2 years to print something to CD. So thoughts going into Devil's Paradise, self-titled, I'm guessing?
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of late nights and a lot of hard work. Just everything was DIY from the cover itself, and we had a friend, Steve Grunman, did all the mixing. And yeah, it sounds great. We're really happy with it.
Yeah, your thoughts?
It was fun as hell. That's all I can say. I had a lot of time doing it. I'm glad it's out. I'm glad you're holding it in your hand, that's for sure.
Drummer?
It's awesome. It's peachy.
Yeah.
Looks good. Smells good. Tastes good.
It does kind of smell like, yeah, it does kind of smell good. I just smelled a lot because it's up my nose and in my eyes. But feedback from this so far?
It's been great. The response has been great.
It's just like, it's like a tease.
Definitely.
Like there's just 4 songs. I want more.
Oh, yeah.
So when can we get more?
There will be in the near future. We've got probably 4.
There's a lot of vague questions and answers tonight on Strip Down.
Yeah,
I feel like we should go one step deeper.
But yeah, it's just something to get started, something that we can shop around a little bit. But we've got another probably half dozen songs that are ready to be cut.
So these 4 songs, what's the dynamic of the band? Are you the writer? You all co-write? Are these songs that were already kind of formed and then you just brought them to the band?
I do a lot of the writing. Actually, Keith does a lot of writing as well. But yeah, usually we just bring a song idea to the band, start jamming out, and kind of see where it goes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the songs have a tendency to take on a life of their own after a while.
Yeah.
Just like you backup dancers.
Or death.
The death of their own, yeah.
So you got 4 done, getting some great feedback, super pumped. And again, you've been playing nonstop. So when do you say, okay, enough touring, enough playing, we go back into the studio?
I guess whenever it happens, just kind of, like I said, just kind of go with the flow, and as long as there's a chance to play. Yeah. And but lots of time to record. So
I'm guessing this may be the busiest time of the year for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's been great. Yeah.
Leading up to Halloween.
That's right.
So do you guys dress up for Halloween for your stage show, or is this just?
I think we're gonna.
Yeah, there's talks. Yeah, it's definitely.
And I was pretty impressed with you standing on that and playing that. Does that take some practice, or is that just like if you have a large stand-up bass, you just kind of got to do it? Does it come with like the manual? Like here's how.
There's no manual. There's no manual for this thing.
No.
It balances surprisingly well though, so you know.
All right. Well, if you ever biff it on your head tonight,
I won't. I haven't fallen yet, so
it'll be some great television. Okay. Yeah. See the drummer like that one.
Yeah.
She just wants to see me fall
on his head. Play. Yeah. I could feel the love in this band tonight. Okay.
Right.
Song number 4. What's coming up next?
We're gonna do Cold Feelings.
Cold Feelings.
That's right.
You're watching the Strip Down 2010 Halloween special with Devil's Paradise. Here's Cold Feelings. You are watching Strip Down's 2010 Halloween special, and I just want to let everybody know about an amazing initiative here at Shaw. I've been with the company 8-9 years, and this is really the coolest thing I've seen them roll out. This, of course, being Together is Amazing. You can check it out on togetherisamazing.com. I feel like I may not be the greatest ambassador for this right now, but I'm saying it anyways. It's Halloween. Togetherisamazing.com. Check it out. Shaw is devoted to doing some really, really cool and good things for the city of Saskatoon and beyond. Togetherisamazing.com. Our first initiative is we are filling the food bag. That's what that is. So you'll hear more about this in Shaw and on Strip Down, but I really, really wanted to point that out for the 100th time. Togetherisamazing.com. Wow, the stress makes my butt look big. Okay, we got lots more with Devil's Paradise and the 2010 Strip Down Halloween special coming up right after this.
He's big, he's bold, he's a polar bear. And as much as we wouldn't want to run into him face to face, we also wouldn't want to see anything threaten his existence. Hard to believe an animal this big needs our help. But even though the polar bears live far away in the remote Arctic, we are having a negative impact on their lives. Our pollutants travel the oceans and atmosphere and enter their food chain. Plus, climate change is causing the ice they live on to melt earlier each spring. This makes it more difficult for the bears to catch their prey. If you're wondering how you can help, simple things like riding your bike, walking, or taking the bus instead of driving will do a lot for our environment and the polar bears. But that's just a start. If you go to hww.ca, you can learn more about polar bears and find ideas on how to help protect Canada's wildlife. That's hww.ca.
Ultimo Euromoda men's clothing store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640. Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
You're watching the 2010 Stripped Down Halloween special. Again, I'm your host, Curtis Anderson, and one prom queen right before we started, but it didn't turn out so well. All right, I've used that joke enough. We're spending 1 hour with Devil's Paradise in honor of Halloween. You guys talked earlier. Big fans of Halloween?
Oh yeah.
Best costume. Like, was this something cool growing up, or did you get into it later in life? Because I've rocked amazing costumes since elementary. I'm not gonna lie. Halloween is a huge deal to me.
Right.
Best costume. Let's go around table here.
Best costume ever?
Yeah.
Ghost Rider was pretty cool last year.
I was Ghost Rider, yeah. How do you do that? How do you light your head on fire with a skull?
It was complicated.
Yeah.
It took a while to grow the hair back.
And you don't advise it to the kids at home?
No, I totally advise it.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, no, I don't.
Okay.
Last year I went as Tommy Lee, 80s rocker. It went over well. You can't go wrong.
That's the best, though?
Not the best, but it's a go-to.
Hit me with your best. Look back.
Probably a 70s basketball star with a big afro. And,
you've got the height for it.
Yeah, that was probably the best.
I need to see pictures of that.
I was thinking with your height, you could be a lot more intimidating if you put some had his makeup on your face would really scare me. You might want to incorporate that and just don't emote. I don't know if that would add or take away from your show. I'm just talking.
Hey,
drummer, best Halloween costume ever.
1 year I was a Russian rapper. It's a pretty proud moment.
Yeah.
A nice fur coat.
How hard is it being a female and trying to stay away from the sexy costumes, or do you embrace it?
It's not very hard.
Okay. No, seriously, this is a true story. I was in a costume shop today. This happened today. I was in a costume shop, and this mother was I don't want to say yelling, but sternly criticizing her 10-year-old daughter for wanting to go as a sexy angel. And this costume was a skirt, a bra, and wings. And she's like, you cannot go like that. You're 10. And again, I was thinking, oh, thank goodness I have a son. I'm never going to have to deal with this. Right. Is there extreme pressure? Comes Halloween, you don't feel that?
No, but that sounds like my mom today.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. What do you think? That went in weird places. You never know where this conversation is going to go. So let's see, we've talked about the album, we've talked about the band, we've talked about Halloween. I've mentioned we went to Crystal Lake last year, right? I'm sure. That's one of our proudest moments. We take Halloween extremely seriously here on Stripped Down. So again, 100 thank yous for doing this. Because awesome. We were sitting here scratching our heads going, what haven't we done for Halloween? And then it was that day you Facebooked me and you're like, check it out, the Devil's Paradise. And it was like, there it is, Halloween 2010.
Nice.
Where do we go musically from here? I've talked enough. I'm choking on blood again.
This is the newest one, I guess, Rise Again.
Okay.
It's the newest one we've got, newest original.
Rise Again? What's Rise Again about? I should be breaking... Oh, wait a minute. I should be
Dysfunction.
breaking these songs down as we go.
Well, it's
and
not
really
about-
peeling back the layers and getting inside the minds of the Devil's Paradise.
Contrary to believe, it's not about erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
It's about zombies coming back from the dead.
That would make a lot more sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's probably a lot easier to write a chorus around that too.
Yeah, not about little blue pills.
And I don't know what you would have if you didn't have
you
zombies.
don't even wanna know.
Yeah, what dancing things would incorporate behind if it was about erectile dysfunction.
That's right.
Cool. All right, take it away. All right, we're going to take a second shot at talking to our audio engineer, Bennett Dobney, but while we get that set up, is Saskatoon ready for you guys? I feel like you're just kind of like right on the line of becoming a household name here in Saskatoon. I guess even more. So are you ready for the like recognition? Because I mean, like how long has the New Jacobin Club been doing it? They're a staple here.
Over 10 years, for
Over
sure.
10 years.
Yeah.
So is that the goal? Just
definitely, yeah.
Stay in Saskatoon, just build up the fan base, and
see where it goes. You know,
We'll be playing when we look like them.
awesome. Okay,
Right
we worked out the goblins, we worked out the kinks. Is Bennett Dobney ready to talk to us? Ben, give her a test.
Hello, Curtis.
Yeah, here we go.
Is that working? That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. How are you doing, Ben? Halloween
doing-
2010.
Yeah, doing well. Very excited.
You're a referee tonight?
You bet. Yeah,
That's really thinking outside the
I'm
box.
glad you got
Halloween-wise.
that. So I asked somebody else, and they couldn't tell me what I was. I had to tell them.
But you know what? Our audio guy really is kind of like the referee of Stripped Down. So would you give points to this episode, or a yellow card, or how would you rate this episode
Well,
so
see,
far?
the problem is I'd give it points, but I don't know what a yellow card is. I'm very
It took me a while too. I almost called it a green card. We're probably the two most unsportsman, knowledge-did people in the room.
A little bit inactive between the two of us.
But you know what? I can't help but notice that amazing background. Can we widen that shot out? It is episode 98, and sadly, this is the first time we're seeing that. That is the Mobile Stripped Down Museum. The bookcase isn't part of it, but there it is. You can see all sorts of stuff from Stripped Down's past. There's the Friday the 13th, the Jason Voorhees mask that was out at Camp Crystal Lake last year. There's the Electro mask I used on episode 13 when the Ultimate Power Duo was on. There's the spaceship and the robot head from the season finale of our 43 episode season 3, when we took the Ultimate Power Duo back to outer space. There's a box with a couple stripped down logos on. That's basically just a space filler. And below that, of course, is my Bret Hart costume from the other
and the
Halloween
water
special.
bottle. The water bottle.
And yeah, that's actually somebody's water bottle that left it here from a couple weeks ago. But there it is. And oh, there's the fish tank over your shoulder too. We had a fish for the first 4 episodes, and then it died, which is scary. Like Halloween scary. There's been death in this room. We talked about it before, but there actually has been a death in this room, and it was Serenity the fish.
I can feel its presence right now.
So can I. You know what? Let's just go straight into music.
Right on,
they're
right
creeping
on.
me out. Seriously, when I don't notice them and I just kind of turn and, yeah, they're okay. What's next? Where do you go?
All right, this one's called Hell to Pay.
Hell to Pay?
It's on there.
Right on.
It better be.
With the devil's paradise, whoa, whoa. We gotta live for tomorrow, whoa, whoa. We gotta bust the day, hey, whoa. This life with no regrets, whoa, whoa. Even if it's hell to pay.
Watching Shaw's Strip Downs. It's everybody's 2010 Halloween episode. We have to take our last commercial break, but we finish up with the Devil's Paradise coming up right after this.
makeup on that I wait a bit, 'cause it looks good and it has the set of you told me not to cry. You told me not to cry. You've got friends in places I'll never reach. They're so low down and I don't wanna scratch my knees again. Scratch my knees for them, but please, don't give me na 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 yeah, na 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 yeah, yeah na 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 yeah, again and again and again until the end.
Ultimo Uramoto Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640. Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com.
Affinity Credit Union recognizes that giving back is important. Last year, we contributed $1.3 million to Saskatchewan community groups. Affinity Credit Union. Life spoken here.
Do you know where your tap water comes from? It can come from one of two sources, groundwater or surface water. Surface water often begins as snowfall that accumulates in the winter and melts into our rivers and lakes. Cities will treat it to get rid of most of the impurities and then send it down the pipes, under the streets, and into our homes. The problem is, the quality of water is being damaged by our activities, and as our earth warms up, there may be less water available in the future. How can we look after our water resources? Find out where your water comes from and how it is being protected. Use less when you're showering, brushing your teeth, or watering your lawn. And never pour toxins like cleaning solutions down a toilet, sink, or storm drain as it ends up in our rivers and lakes. It's our turn to take care of this planet, and I think we can do a better job. What do you think?
Ladies and gentlemen, Devil's Paradise.
Two, three, four. We'll start out one night real late. I came from work, all afraid to see my darling sweetheart. Went to town, she had another plan. Spent some time with the man she's picked all up and hit the town. Now with the top cut low and her skirt high high, she gave a smile and a wink of mine. Said, honey, don't you wait up now. Well, I grabbed me and I played the bluff the ones I knew damn well where she was going. Do that, she's out of town. She's out, honky tonk, and eating every night. He asked for another man in the morning light. Oh, honey, I know I never will. Each time my heart's breaking, we were on that she's out of town. Let's go now, town. Myself over Johnny Cash say the little girl was messing around. He said, son, I know you're better than that. Don't waste your time on a beat I can't. Time to move on to do better things. Well, I grabbed keys like overdrive. My beat up Chevy 55. Trying to get that girl off my mind. Well, I found a little place in the edge of town where the jukebox spins round and round. And I can sit and drink all night. Alright. He's out honky tonk and eating every night. He calls another man in the morning light. Well, honey, that shitty side of town. Let's go now. Now I never know to be tough man on the kind of guy that costs me, but I gotta give you a little piece of my mind. Well, how do you think I'll take you back? Well, it's just shit of luck. You go on and kiss my ass to the back. Alright, she's out on the knock and eating every night. She yawns for another man in the morning light. Oh, honey, I know I'll never win. This time my heart's breaking when you're on that shitty side of town. Let's take them downtown. Well, I got these like overtime, my feet up Chevy Cruiser. Trying to get that girl off my mind. Walk around the place in the edge of town with a jukebox spins round around. Sit and drink all night. Style hot dog and each and every night. The odds are another man in the morning light. Oh, honey, I know I'll never win. This time my heart's breaking when you're on that shitty side of town. Oh, don't I know I'll never win. This time my heart's breaking when you're on that shitty side of town.
I feel like I've been saying it a lot lately, but that, ladies and gentlemen, was a stripped down moment. That was fantastic, you guys. What was that?
That's cheating side of town. The
Nice.
cheating side, yeah.
Here we are, Halloween 2010, spending 1 hour with Devil's Paradise. We're coming to an end. Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah, it was a riot.
Right
So
on.
for all information on Devil's Paradise, where are we headed?
Go to Reverb Nation or Facebook.
Okay.
Just search
You
Devil's
can
Paradise.
creep on us at
Book you
Facebook
guys
or
there.
We, yeah, we prefer if you creep on us.
We have a few more things to talk about before we say goodbye. We took a look at the Roaming Museum, and again, I have to mention, we are on episode 98. So coming up in November, we have a very special young lady coming up from New York City to be our 100th episode. I can't pitch that enough. You got to check her out, nlxmusic.com. She was so good. She's coming up from New York City. Okay, her music has been featured on Brothers and Sisters on ABC. She's been on the Cannes Film Festival. Her music has been on. She has toured with David Usher. She's toured with Matthew Good, and she's going to come to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, to be Stripped Down's 100th episode. I don't know what else to say about that. So, Halloween 2010. You guys promote your shows again. One in Regina, one in Saskatoon. You're playing with the New Jackman Club.
That's right. The 22nd at Amigos
Yeah.
with the New Jackman Club. And then the 30th in Regina at the Gaslight Saloon.
Yeah.
Also with the New Jackman Club.
Is this the first time playing with those guys?
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be great.
You know them personally?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
That seems like, I don't want to use the word marriage, but it just seems like that is totally
A match.
going to work, and it's going to be a match, and it's going to be fantastic.
Excellent. Yeah.
I imagine you are going to get so many fans from the people that come out to see New Jacobin. You're going to win them over.
We hope so.
We hope so. Yeah.
So what's next for you guys?
That's our scheme, actually.
That is-
Don't tell them that. If you talk to them, don't tell them that.
I don't know if that's a scheme. I think there's room enough in
Diabolical.
Saskatoon for both of you. It's a different sound.
Definitely.
Different sound, similar energy, but different sound.
Right on.
So what's next after that? We talked about the 4-disc EP. There's going to be a follow-up to that.
Definitely. Probably this winter we'll probably get down to recording some more and probably do a full length, hopefully.
True Saskatchewan musicians.
That's
as soon as
right.
it starts getting to the minus 30,
Exactly.
okay, maybe we'll stay inside and do some more recording.
That's right.
But thoughts? Halloween, Stripped Down 2010.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was
All
fun.
It's
unbelievable.
been great.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us. It's been great.
I am so excited for tonight. So, drummer, final thoughts as we're going around. Look back. Did we learn a lot today? I felt like we grew.
We did.
I wore a dress. I bled a lot.
It looks good.
Thank you.
It looks good. I think the dead fish, the energy,
talked
I
about-
could feel it. It was
The
messing me up
fish's
a little
name was
bit.
Serenity.
Serenity.
Its
I can
gender
feel the
was up for
serenity.
debate, but it was Serenity.
It was Serenity, and that could go either way.
And the funny thing was, in the first like 5 or 6 shows before Serenity passed on, every time there was like a mistake, we used the fishbowl as a cover. Like we had one shot of it, and even long after she was long gone, every time there was like a mistake or a camera jiggle, I'd dissolve in the fishbowl, and yeah,
Perfect.
it's I don't know, is that a happy story or a sad story?
It makes me feel pretty good.
That's good. All right. Final thoughts.
Final
Stripped Down
thoughts?
Halloween Special 2010.
I think it was great, but I don't know if it was such a good idea to cover yourself in blood with zombies running around.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. That is an amazing addition to the stage show. Like,
right on.
Just brilliant.
The Go-Go Ghouls.
The Go-Go Ghouls.
That's
I'm
right.
guessing they're not gonna talk, or they don't do
They don't say
PR
much.
work, or
No.
No.
They kind of have a dead personality.
Travis, we go way back.
We do.
High school, Walter Murray.
Give me a fist pump.
Marauders for life. For life. When we were back in chemistry class, did you think a few years later it would come to this?
No.
No, I didn't think this was in the future. Okay, I think we're gonna probably pretty much wrap this up. All right, there it was. I had so much fun tonight. Thanks for watching Stripped Down. Thanks to our sponsors, Mother's Music and Ultimo Uramoda, not an Ultimo Uramoda outfit. Cast and crew has been amazing. Again, Stripped Down Halloween specials really set the bar each and every. Okay, getting creepy.
I'm tearing up Friday night with some goes down my spine. But extra fake thing going in the meantime. She looks so good, man. Making out and running scared. Should've been hot kid, hey. Should've been hot kid, hey. Should've been hot kid, hey. I just put my baby's head, hey. Making out and running scared. Alright. Down the highway, signs through your hang up balls, your bodies hang up balls. I remember Halloween. Probably vertigo, you're dead outdoors. I remember Halloween. This day ain't a go.